The Great Debate on Eminent Domain and Property Rights. Chapter 1. Eminent Domain, Balancing Property Rights and Public Use.
Landowner rights versus public benefits.
The balance between a landowner's rights and public benefits often becomes a point of contention under the principle of eminent domain. Eminent domain allows governments to expropriate individual property primarily for public use, such as infrastructure development or urban expansion, usually providing fair compensation. While this privileges societal needs, the individual property rights are seemingly infringed upon. Landowners have rights inscribed in law, ensuring their control over their properties, including their use, sale, or lease. However, these rights can be limited if the property is deemed necessary for public advantages. Herein lies the clash between private rights and community interests. For proponents, eminent domain is necessary for societal progress, facilitating public projects such as roads, schools, or hospitals. Nonetheless, critics argue that this power is prone to abuse, sometimes serving private interests disguised as public benefits. Mitigating such conflicts requires effective regulations, transparent processes, respecting individual rights while advancing public advantages. Crucial in this dialogue is the definition of both public use and just compensation, often at the heart of eminent domain controversies. Thus, the challenge lies in delineating the boundaries of public and private rights, ensuring equitable resolutions.
Notable eminent domain cases and outcomes.
Eminent domain cases have often attracted widespread attention due to their contentious nature. One landmark case is Kello v. City of New London, 2005, where the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the city, asserting its right to seize private property for economic development. This case sparked national controversy due to debates targeting the definition of public use. Another key case is Berman v. Parker, 1954, in which a unanimous Supreme Court allowed the District of Columbia to expropriate properties in a blighted area, reflecting the broad power of the government under eminent domain. The Politown Neighborhood Council, City of Detroit, 1981, saw Detroit seize private property to assist General Motors in creating a plant. However, the Michigan Supreme Court overturned it in the County of Wayne v. Hathcock, 2004, explaining that private economic benefit didn't qualify as public use. The Hawaii Housing Authority v. Midkiff, 1984, case ruled that eliminating concentrated land ownership was a legitimate public use. However, outcomes were criticized for excessively expanding governmental powers, leading to further debates over private property rights.
Chapter 2. The Complexities of Eminent Domain.
The role of public opinion and activism.
Public sentiment and active engagement significantly influence debates surrounding property rights and eminent domain. These perspectives often determine how the eminent domain's application is perceived, shaping its law and policy. Public opinion often restricts misuses of the eminent domain policy. Extreme cases where it appears to infringe on property rights have led to backlash and calls for reform. The notorious 2005 Supreme Court case, Kello v. City of New London, sparked a nationwide debate and significant changes in law and policy regarding eminent domain in several U.S. states. Activism also plays an integral role in advocating for property rights, keeping a check on eminent domain abuses. Grassroots organizations, nonprofits, and interest groups often rally behind private property owners, working towards creating a balance between public good and individual rights. Prominent, informed public opinion, together with the relentless activism, strengthens democratic decision-making and ensures a more measured use of authority when it comes to property rights and eminent domain.
Policy reforms and future directions.
Significant transformations are needed to ensure the efficacy and fairness of procedures that impact property rights, particularly concerning eminent domain. The first measure includes bolstering transparency. Greater clarity in the process will help property owners understand how value determinations are made, empowering them with needed information to navigate the system. Secondly, enhancing just compensation provisions is key. Previous inadequacies have often resulted in owners receiving compensation below market value. New policies should guarantee fair compensation that accurately reflects the worth of the property. Thirdly, the introduction of public interest litmus tests will ensure the proper use of this highly intrusive power. Such tests could limit abuses by clearly defining prerequisites for eminent domain invocation. They will delineate whether the proposed public use justifies the expropriation, thereby ensuring a more judicious application of authority. A future direction might involve increasing community involvement in decision-making processes. This could include public hearings or consultations before the government exercises its powers, thereby giving a voice to those most affected. Lastly, continual policy evaluations are crucial to ensure they remain apt and mitigative. Adjustments should follow any legislative reviews to ensure they encompass shifts in societal requirements and maintain fairness for all parties. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great content like this. Hit the bell icon to get notifications whenever we upload new videos so you never miss out. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more exciting videos.
The voices in this recording were created with the assistance of OpenAI.